Thank you, everybody, and it's great to be back. There are a couple of things I'm doing that I wanted you to know, just to give you a little briefing on what's happening at the council and what we're doing in the community. First of all, traffic is a major concern. And now, of course, we're trying to address traffic fatalities, and we're trying to reduce the actual speed of traffic in our streets. One thing we're getting always, speed bumps, stop signs, traffic lights. In fact, I thought it was going to be news, but we're getting a traffic light through my office on Neal Avenue and Tomlinson in Morris Park. And today, I was on my way to Bronx House because I funded a computer lab for the senior citizens, and don't you know, I drive down Neal and Tomlinson, and there was a traffic accident right there at 11 o'clock in the morning. A car hit another car, a lady is all upset. The traffic lights, the stop signs, the speed bumps, they can't come soon enough. But we have to look at how we drive. And I need more people to look at their speedometers and to slow down. People have to slow down. So the mayor has a policy called Operation Zero. I don't know what's it. It sounds like a Diet Coke commercial. Vision Zero. You know, I think of Coke Zero. I don't know what I think about. So he has this Operation Zero where he wants to get fatalities down to zero, which I think is a good ambition. But I want to tell you what I'm doing, which Joe referred to. Since the attack on the World Trade Center of 9/11, we are down almost 6,000 police officers in New York City. 6,000 officers since the 9/11 attack. And the reality is that we cannot have Operation Zero to reduce traffic fatalities and address Vision Zero. Well, whatever it is, we can't have that. We cannot have over 1,000 officers to continuing in their fight against terrorism, and we cannot have a return to more community policemen on patrol, which used to be called CPOP, which I support, without understanding that if we do all these things, we're going to be robbing from Peter to pay Paul. Because where do you think those cops will be coming from? Those cops for those special units will be coming out of local station houses. And we already in the 4-9 precinct never have received our fair share of manpower. They have told us that because we're in a relatively low crime precinct, we don't get the manpower we're entitled to. They're waiting for us to become a high crime precinct, and then we'll get what we're supposed to, but that will be when we are behind the 8 ball. So I am in the council. I want you to know what I do now. First of all, I'm going to fight to add at least 1,000 more police officers back onto the rolls. It's going to cost the city $200 million. I don't care. It is, our budget is over $70 billion. $200 million is something we can afford. You and I pay taxes. If we're not entitled to security in our streets and safety in our homes, then what are we doing here? I want you to see policemen walking Allenton Avenue, walking Williamsbridge Road, walking Pelham Parkway. We're entitled to that type of visibility, and that visibility will deter crime. But we, honestly, our police department cannot guarantee you this unless we have more officers. You may see on TV that we keep having new police officers are always being sworn in. We have all these graduating classes, but those cops are only replacing those who retire. We're barely keeping track with retirements. We're not gaining a net increase in police officers. So that's the reality. So I'm fighting for that. I'm fighting for traffic controls. I'm trying to move traffic along. Commissioner Bratton acted on my request, and we finally got traffic enforcement people back on Pelham Parkway at Boston Road to get that log jam cleared up and to move people